My husband was an owner-operator of an 18-wheeler. One afternoon, the motor went out in his truck. We found ourselves without a job. After a month, he found another job, just a temporary one working for another company. We weren't making enough to pay the bills, so we cut out anything that wasn't a necessity. Now he is working for a better company, and we are trying to get back on our feet. With the Lord's help, we will be just fine. Thanks again to our community market for helping us through a tough time. I am out of work right now, and I'm caring for my 3-month-old son and 2-year-old daughter. My son spent a month in the neonatal intensive care, and at 3 months, he weighs only 7 pounds. Sadly, I lost 3 children before my son was born. Food stamps are simply not enough to cover everything my daughter and I need, so I turned to the community market to help fill in the gaps with feeding my children. Although we struggle with difficulties, I am very appreciative of the community market.
Empty Bowls began in 1990 by the Imagine Render Group as a grassroots effort to nationally end world hunger. Auburn and Opelika Parks and Rec teamed up to bring Empty Bowls to Lee County to help end world hunger in our area, in our own community. Not many people realize how many of our own community members suffer from food insecurities every day. A lot of community support and helping hands goes into creating an event like Empty Bowls. We rely on the help of our potters who work year-round to create over 500 bowls, in addition to the many organizations in our community that we partner with, such as the Auburn Arts Association and the Committee of 19. 100% of the proceeds from the event go to the Food Bank of East Alabama, along with their extensions such as Community Market that operate primarily on volunteer support. In addition to raising money through Empty Bowls, more importantly, we want to raise awareness about hunger in our area.
The mission of the food bank is a very simple one, and that is to gather together the best supply of donated food that we can, and then we make that available to churches or nonprofit organizations that have some kind of outreach to the community in need. The community market is the food pantry that's part of the food bank. Most people don't realize a food bank is not where individuals go for help, but we supply places like soup kitchens, food pantries, shelters, rehab programs. So the community market is our direct food pantry. The community market is now serving more than 800 unduplicated households a month. Many of these are seniors in our brown bag program. These are folks that are 60 and older, that live below the poverty level. We have many families. We have a wide variety of folks from the community being helped. Well, my time at the food bank has taught me that there is, in fact, a significant issue with food insecurity. In fact, here in Lee County alone, there are more than 27,000 people that fall into that category. These are people who often have to make difficult choices between buying food, buying medicine. How do they have enough food for their children? I think the most poignant was the mother who told me that when she was low on food, she would send her children out at mealtime to play, hoping that a neighbor would invite them home for a meal. And you know, we can do better than this. We really can. This is a very simple bowl, and it sits on my desk every day at work, and it reminds me that there are people in the community whose bowls are empty, who need help filling them. The wonderful thing, though, is that there's something very concrete that I can do to help another family. By acquiring this bowl through the Empty Bowls event, for every $1 that we receive in a contribution, we can actually distribute the equivalent of 7 meals. So this mighty bowl right here represents 140 meals for needy families in the community.